Get ready for massive moves in the tech world. Chinese technology giant ByteDance is preparing to unleash an unprecedented AI spending spree, planning to pour over $30 billion into AI infrastructure, chips, and computing systems by 2026. This aggressive expansion signals ByteDance's total commitment to dominating the generative AI landscape, and we have all the details on how they are fueling this technological revolution.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at a huge financial maneuver in the video space. Kyushu is currently in high-stakes talks with potential investors to spin off its ambitious Kling AI video unit, aiming for a pre-IPO funding round valued at an astounding $20 billion. This move could fundamentally reshape the landscape of AI-driven video creation and capture the attention of major global investors. Now for a major legal battle shaking up global tech regulation. TikTok has officially challenged its designation as a gatekeeper under the European Union's Digital Markets Act in a high-stakes case heading to the EU's top court in Luxembourg. We break down exactly what TikTok is arguing about market power and what the implications of this ruling could mean for all major online platforms. And finally, we wrap up with the massive investment push. ByteDance is fighting the good fight, arguing that TikTok is not a gatekeeper in the EU case, seeking to overturn its classification under the Digital Markets Act. This is a crucial fight for platform freedom, and will tell you everything you need to know about this major legal showdown. Stay with us. Chinese technology giant ByteDance is set for a massive AI infrastructure push, planning to invest over $30 billion in artificial intelligence by 2026. This aggressive capital expenditure signals the company's determined ambition to establish itself as a global leader in generative AI amidst intensifying worldwide competition. Multiple reports indicate that ByteDance has significantly escalated its planned AI spending, raising the capital expenditure by at least 25% from previous estimates, pushing the budget from approximately 160 billion yuan to over 200 billion yuan. The substantial investment is earmarked for critical areas including AI model development, cloud infrastructure, advanced servers, and high-performance chips necessary to support its diverse ecosystem of products, which spans TikTok, Dubao, CapCut, and numerous other AI-driven services. A key focus of this spending is securing AI chips and expanding data center capacity within China. In response to ongoing U.S. export restrictions affecting advanced NVIDIA processors, ByteDance is strategically increasing its investment in domestic semiconductor alternatives supplied by Chinese chipmakers, such as Huawei. Analysts attribute the sharp rise in planned spending also to escalating memory chip prices and surging demand for AI computing resources. ByteDance has rapidly accelerated its AI development over the past year, focusing on creating proprietary large language models under the Seed family, alongside heavy investment in AI-generated video, image, and content creation technologies. Tools like Seedance 2 are garnering significant attention for producing highly realistic AI-generated media. Industry observers suggest ByteDance is positioning itself as a direct challenger to major AI firms across both the Chinese and U.S. markets. This monumental spending reflects the broader global race for AI infrastructure, where major technology firms like Meta, Oracle, NVIDIA, and OpenAI are also committing multi-billion-dollar plans to computing power and semiconductor supply chains. ByteDance's massive capital commitment underscores the central and transformative role artificial intelligence is playing in the future strategies of global technology giants. ByteDance is aggressively targeting a 25% increase in its AI infrastructure spending, according to recent reports from ET Telecom. This strategic investment signals a significant escalation in the company's commitment to bolstering its artificial intelligence capabilities and scaling its technological foundation. The move underscores ByteDance's continued focus on leveraging AI as a core driver for future growth and innovation within its operations. Analysts are closely watching this expenditure as it reflects the intensifying global competition in the AI sector and ByteDance's ambition to maintain its leadership position. Qishu, the Chinese social media giant, is actively pursuing investment to spin off its Kling AI video unit. The company is reportedly in discussions with potential investors for a pre-IPO funding round, which is valued at an impressive $20 billion. This strategic move is aimed at capitalizing on the surging global demand for advanced video generation technology. The effort by Qishu suggests a significant push to monetize its cutting-edge AI capabilities through a dedicated, independently valued entity, positioning the Kling AI spin-off to capture the attention of growing investors in the generative AI sector. TikTok is challenging its designation as a gatekeeper under European Union tech regulations in a high-stakes legal battle before the EU's top court in Luxembourg. The appeal, filed by parent company ByteDance, seeks to overturn the classification imposed under the Digital Markets Act, DMA, which subjects major online platforms to stringent rules designed to ensure fair competition. The DMA designates gatekeepers, including TikTok, Google, Meta, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, and Booking.com, with obligations to limit market dominance, enhance interoperability, and increase user choice. Failure to comply can lead to substantial fines, up to 10% of global annual turnover. TikTok's defense centers on arguing it does not possess the entrenched market power required for gatekeeper status in Europe. The company contends that user engagement is not entirely locked into TikTok, pointing out that many users utilize multiple platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and X. Furthermore, ByteDance asserted that its business is primarily driven by markets outside Europe, operating under distinct cultural and regulatory frameworks. However, European Commission lawyers have dismissed these arguments, maintaining that the partial use of multiple platforms does not negate concerns regarding user dependency and market influence. This challenge follows a previous ruling by a lower EU tribunal in 2024, which had already upheld TikTok's gatekeeper status under the DMA. The case is now before the EU Court of Justice, where a ruling expected in the coming months could profoundly shape the future regulation of major technology platforms and competition enforcement across the entire digital economy.